I don't know. Radio. So it looks like, you know, Simon and Co. I'm not going to leave this. And just let me tell you, Simon, I really do think the last video you made is distasteful and disgusting. What you were trying to imply, I don't know. And to be quite honest, I'm shocked that you've gone to these lengths, right, over nothing. How childish are you being? Just how childish are you? So I want to go through the little video that he made, and I've put it up because I don't care if he strikes me. He can strike, yes. My point here is telling him he's being childish, immature, and just outright stupid. I don't know if Simon thinks I'm stupid, you know, and thick, or if he, I don't know. But obviously, I have to take it into consideration his new buddy, Chrissy Morris, right? Who obviously likes to stir the pot, say whatever, you know. But this video it's quite remarkable, really, that you had the gall, Simon, to think I wouldn't already know what this video is. Well, the information within it, yeah. So you thought I didn't know the information that is in it, but then again, you are the guys that literally thought that Tommy Robinson, sorry, who I still don't agree with, by the way, sent an undercover IRA member to follow you lot. I mean, really? I mean, forgive me for not believing that one. Then I asked you, well, who is this undercover IRA member that's, you know, made himself so public? Who is it? And what do I find? What do I find about the IRA member that was apparently following you? Yeah, I find that he was not an official member of the IRA. I find he was an undercover MI5 agent. What that means is he was literally helping the British. Okay. What I find is this man gets employed on because he's self-employed for undercover work and surveillance by anyone. Anyone can employ him. He was never just an IRA member, right? As long as we've cleared that up. So you were wrong there. And now you've made this video as though you're trying to tell me something. Yes? But what I don't get, right? What I can't understand. Did you really think I didn't already know what's in this video? Did you really think you're telling me something new? Because if you did, you're mistaken. Now, again, in the video, what I'm going to show is you lot playing because someone has an acquaintance with somebody else. They've got the same views. That's what you're playing. Because somebody grew up with somebody, and that other person's turned out to be a bit of a wrong one. Well, that other somebody must be a bit of a wrong one too. But as I'm about to point out, I don't fucking care. Keep your fighting and your hatred to yourselves. Simon, more than disappointed. More than disappointed. And also, Simon, I did not say that you were the one giving the information to the enemy, did I? I know exactly who was giving the information to the enemy. And I know who the enemy is. And what is it? That? Is it because of that I stood on that? Yeah? That you decided to make this stupid, ridiculous video. So what I want to do, I'm going to start it, obviously. But, you know, because I'm quite shocked. I'm quite shocked. But hey ho, you know, round and round we go. But I'm not willing to go round and round anymore. Sorry. You need to pick your friends wisely. Because they are not who you think they are.
When all this stuff blew, my mate I grew up with is...
So we're talking about, obviously, Robinson is talking about somebody called Rory Sinnott, right? And we've got pictures here of this guy, Rory Sinnott, with Tate. I don't know who the other person is. It may be even what's his name? Tristan Tate. That's how interested I am. But, you know, we've got this Rory Sinnott person. Okay, that's fair enough.
I rang up and said, what's going on? What's this about? Like, what? I said, tell me. And he goes, it's bullshit, mate.
We now have Rory Sinnott at High Prospects, right, on Instagram, 92k followers, and he's following 1,342, 100 posts. Rory Sinnott on Instagram. Join the real world today. Right, I don't know why that was shown, but it's probably something to do with Andrew Tate. I don't know, and I don't care. Now it's getting a bit darker. Tattoos, you know, all about the IRA, our day will come, all the rest of it, right? Yeah, we've got people who've made comments. Our day will come, yeah. The Irish G's, right? Someone governs my arm. I don't know what that means. Do you get that, bro? So again, don't know why this is there. Don't know why I'm being shown that IRA tattoo. Don't know why I'm being shown. He's showing these comments from strangers, people I don't know and people I don't care about. But hey, let's carry on. Don't know who these are. I think one might be Rory. Don't know who the other one is. Right, so don't sing up the IRA, join the IRA, right? Now, that could have come from anywhere. Who the fuck says? In fact, it's come from Govan Island. What can I see there now? Govan Emerald CSC. Govan Emerald CSC. Why are you showing me this? What do you think this means to me? Do you what? I'm not understanding. You know how I'd be feeling about looking at this shit. But what do you think? What are you saying? I don't understand. Because you've actually named it. Pick your friends wisely at Wendy Wu 540. Right? So what is it you're saying, Simon and Cole? Trying to intimidate, are you? Well, let me tell you something. I know all about this bloke. It's not a shock. And it's not a shock that he knows Tommy Robinson. Huh? What? Hang on, I don't understand. Why should I care when I know that Mr. Robinson isn't shy in, how would I put it, being friends with terrorists? I know this. I've known it for quite a while. I don't quite get what the message is supposed to say. So are you saying that Tommy in some way would like to join the IRA? I mean, what are you saying here? Because I'm afraid I can't accept that. Right. He might have these odd acquaintances, but I don't believe for 1 minute, not 1 minute, he would ever get up to anything like that. No. It's most likely people like you lot that would get up to stuff like this. Okay? Because I don't know what I keep saying, I don't know what you're trying to say here. Me, I'm appalled, absolutely appalled that you even put my fucking name on a fucking video like this. I would appreciate it if you at least take my fucking name off it. I don't want my name associated with these horrible, cringeworthy fucking people. And then you wonder, Simon, why people turn on you. What have I done to deserve this? What have I fucking done? I reviewed your Lucy Brown video and I spoke to Jupiter. And that's just about it, isn't it, Simon? That's all it's took for you to come up with this fucking shit. So, they seem to think, sorry, because this is not Simon on his own. No. Not falling for that. No. So, I'll tell you again, right? You couldn't have insulted me more if you tried by putting my name on this, right? I've told the story before, and now my throat's starting. I've told the story before. I'm not going to tell it again. But I'm disgusted that you've done this. In fact, I'm rather speechless that you've done this. And considering my history, you know exactly why I'm disgusted and why you've done this. Hang on. I need to do this. So, not only have you insulted me, you've insulted my brothers, you've insulted my cousins, you've insulted my nieces and my nephews. You've insulted friends of mine, all by putting my name on a video with that on it. Yeah? Why, Simon and Cole? Why? Well, you think I'm going to make little videos like you are? Because I'm not. I'm not. And yeah, I will make speeches. You can either listen to it or you needn't listen to it. But I do know this, Simon. When Esau was running around with a picture of your fucking mother, who was it that defended you and tried to get him to take it down? Me. When things were going really bad with who was it now? Steve the Atheist and Manny Cinder and people like that. Whose side did I defend? Straight away. Didn't give it a second thought. You. Right? Now, I can't help it that I have decided I'm not playing the hate game anymore. Right? I'm just not. I had another taste of the hate game last night from Triller. Yeah, it was Triller. And it was, who else was it? Zara B. And I have to say that, you know, those people are disgusting individuals. But as much as they're disgusting for what they said, right, I don't see them as disgusting as what you lot are now. Do you understand? So you can play your games and make your videos because it'll be the last reaction you get from me. You want to play this game, Simon, that's fine. But as I say, pick your friends wisely because you don't even know. You don't know these people, right? You don't know them. I mean, when you fell out with Hoof, that was all conjecture, wasn't it? You insisted that Hoof had passed something on to Luke, whose channel you were sat on last night. So you insisted that Hoof had passed a video on to Luke, right? And Hoof was saying, no, I haven't. And you insisted, yes, you have. Yes, you have. And that's when you were kicking him out and kicking him out and kicking him out. You wouldn't listen to sense and you wouldn't listen to anybody trying to talk sense to you. No, you were the big I am and you had to kick him out. That then broke the whole group up. And it's never been back since, really. You then decided that you'd make another group, didn't you, Simon? Where you would go looking for whatever you could find. And yeah, then you sort of went crazy after that, didn't you? You've sort of lost it. You lost the plot when I think it was Danny Roscoe and Ginger Tony and Esau, I think. I don't know. But you thought that Danny Roscoe had something to do with your mum's picture. Now, I understand that, right? Horrible, horrible, horrible. And I was all for trying to get that took down and all the rest of it. But it doesn't give you carte blanche to try and get other people. Because, like I said, I get the idea of when you're hurting in real life, it makes you want to go online and hurt others, right? Because those people are just in your computer. They're not the actual people in your life. I completely understand that. Don't have a problem trying to. I don't even need to try. I get it, right? I get it completely. But what you don't have the right to do, Simon, is this video. So what you're saying here, with my name attached to it, with that logo, that signature, those fucking words, yeah, is that because Tommy knows that guy who is obviously pro IRA, for some reason that what's that got to do with me? What does that have to do with me? Have I said I support Tommy Robinson? Have I said I support Andrew Tate? No, no. But what proof have you got, right? This is what I don't get, right? What proof have you got that Tommy Robinson agrees with this person? I mean, it sickens me so much. I don't even want to show it. That's why I've stopped it here. Because I feel sick to my stomach that you've attached my fucking name to this insignia and there's fucking words. What is wrong with you? But, you know, you live and learn, don't you? No. You know what I thought there was? Doesn't matter. Let's get on with the video. Right, so this is govern_emerald CSC. Don't know who that is. I haven't got a clue. Right. Fuck your poppies, sing loud and proud. Troops remember the victims the British Army have murdered for land and oil. What? Why have you put my name on this shit? Right? I don't understand. You see, I'd like you to fucking tell me. Yeah? But I don't understand why you put my name on a fucking video with this shit in it. I didn't know that your hatred for me went so deep, Simon. I didn't know this, right? I didn't realize that when I've had a look at myself and decided, no, I'm not playing these fucking games no more, and I'm going to change. Because remember, you only get one life. You only get one life, and it's what you do with that life. And I'm going to change. And I changed myself, and you are trying to drag me right back in there. But you're not going to. What you're showing is how deep the hatred is for me that I thought was friendship. So really, you're doing to me what I did to Jupiter, and which I've apologized to Jupiter for. But you're doing to me what I did to Jupiter. So I know your game. I know it, and it's not going to work. Are you big enough to say sorry? Are you going to be man enough to say sorry? Because you know what these words mean to me. You fucking know it, Simon. Don't be fucking pretending. Yeah? I hope you're happy with your new little buddy, Chrissy Morris. No doubt, you know, Mandy, # fucking Athena will all have been involved in this. What have I said about you lot, apart from the other day? Nothing. Because there's nothing to say, is there really? Boys, Celtic, minute silence, Ross County, 12:11:22. Okay. The club have confirmed their plans to hold a minute silence to mark Remembrance Day before the match against Ross County this afternoon. Whilst much political debate around the concept of Remembrance Day can be had, our position is clear. We cannot and will not support anything which amounts to implicit or explicit support for the British military system. Okay. We, like many others, feel that the past 2 decades have seen a clear shift away from remembering those who died in the world wars to show a support for the British armed forces and commemorations of all the wars, including their imperialist actions in Ireland and across the globe. It is not our intention to disrupt the silence. Instead, we will remain in the concourse while it takes place. We would ask that all fans who stand in our section behind our banner to join us in this, and we would invite all Celtic fans who feel the same way as we do. To all who remain in the concourse. Now, what the fuck is this doing in a video with my name on it? Would you like to tell me? We know what Celtic is. And as for them being upset over Remembrance Day, do I give a fuck? No. Didn't even need to see this. What are you telling me? Oh, are you trying to remind me that because Robinson knows a man who's for all this shit, well, therefore, I shouldn't talk to Jupiter? Is that what you're saying? Because Robinson knows a man who speaks to a person who agrees with all this shit, I shouldn't talk to Jupiter? Because you know what? This is what it's looking like. Symbol of British imperialism around the world. Ireland, Iraq, Palestine, Libya, Afghanistan, Britain out of Ireland. What is this supposed to be like? A shock? You know, blood coming off the poppy. I'm meant to be fucking shocked or something. How many times do you think I've seen that? How many times do you think I've seen a poppy with fucking real blood coming off it? Not pretend, not a meme. Real fucking blood. How many times do you think that's occurred? Simon, cunt. Right, so this seems to be that guy who Robinson knows. Seems to be something he posted, right? So Suleiman Ahmed, I don't know, I hope that Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell. Irish Deputy Thomas Gould, TD. Again, what the fuck does this have to do with me? What? You see, I don't go around looking for this sort of fucking propaganda shit. I just don't go looking for it. And you really don't know how much this has fucking upset me that you've put my name on this fucking video. Huh? Why would I care, right, if somebody called Suleiman, as I that's his name, I'm Ahmed, hopes that Benjamin Netanyahu burns in hell? I'm going to lose sleep over that. Or is it because it's this person who apparently Tommy knows that's posted it? Now, last time I looked, Tommy Robinson was not a member of my family. Last time I looked, Tommy Robinson is not in my phone book. Last time I looked, Tommy Robinson is not in my contacts. Last time I remember, I've never spoken to the man. What the fuck are you doing? Why do you hate him so much? So you're showing me that he's friends with somebody that hates our troops, hates Britain, and all the rest of it. Well, that's for the Tommy Robinson supporters to deal with, not me. I don't support Tommy Robinson. I do agree a lot with his politics, but I don't support him, not in any way. So why have you done this? What is it you're trying to show? What is you're trying to shock me with? Because all you've done, Simon and Co, is manage to insult me, and you're trying to degrade our army. I don't know what you're trying to do. It's unbelievable. So what that means is hashtag IRA, hashtag Irish, hashtag our day will come, and it's apparently on this guy's arm, right, written in Irish. Like, why should I care? This is all propaganda. This is all what goes on in everyday life. You think this is a fucking shock that someone's got that tattooed on their arm? I had a plumber once come to my house. I think I've told this story before. And as he's doing it, was he a plumber? Oh, I can't remember. It might have been an electrician, plumber. Don't know. Can't remember now. And as he's going about his work, I've got the news on. And he starts talking about Ireland. And he starts talking about the fact that he supports the IRA. So I ask him to leave my premises. I ring up the company and I get him sacked. What are you trying to fucking tell me, Simon? Because, you're singing to the fucking choir here. I don't quite get it. All you've done, I've said, is to insult and to degrade me. That's what you've done. Now, it tells me that you lot, right, the fact that you're horrified at such a tattoo, right, tells me you haven't been around a lot, right? Because a lot of people get such silly tattoos, okay? A lot of them. But what this is about is trying to convince me, right, that somebody called Tommy Robinson is an IRA supporter. Well, you know, I don't support Tommy Robinson. As from talking to people who support terrorists, we know this. It's nothing new. So I don't know why you felt the need to put my name on a fucking video about this subject. I don't get it. Right? Just because you lot are behind the times and you lot don't dig deep into the horrors of Northern Ireland and Ireland, right? Don't blame me that you were fucking clueless as to people getting tattoos like that. Don't come crying to me because you were clueless about it. The way you were all crying when you thought Tommy had sent this IRA man, who wasn't an IRA man, right? He wasn't a fucking IRA man, to your fucking door to sit and fucking spy on you all. He was working for MI5. In fact, I think has he been in court recently or going to court? I don't know. But his job is a surveillance guy. But you lot were so paranoid, you literally had him as a provincial IRA man. Provisional, not provincial. Provincial means like a country town. As part of the IRA. And he had nothing better to do but sit outside of your homes, fucking spying on you, sent by no other than Tommy Robinson. Now, I knew at that point, I thought, I'm going to have to educate. So I started telling you that I'd read that guy's book 50 times. And nowhere, I'm sorry, but there is nothing in that book that says to me, screams to me, that he will go and put his life at risk by surveilling you lot as a favor to Tommy. And why would Tommy want surveillance on Simon and whoever else? It doesn't make logical sense, right? So I just want to exit full screen because now I want to take a look at the comments. Should be interesting. So as you see, I put, what the fuck has this got to do with me, Simon? And he wrote, you're the one doing the speeches. You tell me what you think it means. So we put a dislike on that. And I just put giggle. Chrissy Morris. Wendy, is Tommy Robinson on a broomstick? No, I really don't know what that fucking means. I'll be honest. But I'm not surprised that he's in the comments. You know, these guys are so interested in Tommy Robinson. Why the fuck don't they go and meet him? Why don't they go and meet him? Go meet him. Morris. Let's have a look. And I put, you are Morris. And Morris has said, Wendy Woo 540, you old bat. Oh, how grown up is that? I thought you were on your jollies. Funny fucking holiday you've been on. Strange holiday you've been on, Morris. Really odd. Because you've spent most of it on fucking YouTube. Yeah, it must have been one hell of a holiday. Andy, the Punisher, has put, wow, as though he's shocked. I mean, really? You will have known about this, yeah? Sorry, something just caught my eye there. You will have known about this, Andy. Stop with the fucking wows. The big bad rickshaw, I ain't got a fucking clue with who this is. Heard that name today, actually, on Jupiter's. So I reckon it's some sort of troll account. Good one, Simon. I think it's ridiculous what Wendy is saying about you going to the enemy and trying to tell her what to do. What? And all because you made a video. Okay, so I never said Simon went to the enemy. Simon knows, don't you, Simon? Simon knows because I wrote it in the back chat, didn't I, Simon? On a stream we were on. Didn't I, Simon? I don't think I wrote your fucking name, did I? And in that last video I did, I don't think, in fact, I'm 100% sure, I didn't actually say that you were the one who was giving information to the enemy. No, that was Athena and Mandy. Let's get that right, shall we? And then we've got the messenger, Jafar Blackman, whoever. Good one, Simon. Yeah. Mandy Mosley. Let's not forget that the solicitor for the victims of Andrew Tate, Christ, Matt Jury, who is representing the British girls, is also a lawyer who got justice and compensation for the families who had their family members when the IRA murdered them. What? What's that got to do with anything? I mean, really? So the solicitor that Lucy Brown's using is the same solicitor who got compensation for families who'd had their members murdered by the IRA. So how do you know such information? You know, it's a bit weird. But hey, I ain't got a problem with that. Great. Wonderful. See, I'm not stupid, and I know what he's trying to fucking do, but it's not going to work. Please donate to the Justice Campaign, right? Great. Yeah, everyone donate. I thought Wendy Serve says, Danny West. Fucking hell. Danny. I wonder what her thoughts are about this, for fuck's sake. To which I put, Danny, can you explain what you mean? And he writes, Wendy is self-explanatory, really. Pet. See, that really upsets me that Danny thinks like that about me. Well, what it makes me think, Danny, right, and how it makes me feel is physically sick. Yeah, that my name should be attached to such a video. Okay? And I think, Danny, you'll get that. You will understand that. More than all the others, you, right, will get and understand that, won't you, Danny? You've got all the usual suspects here. All of them. Each and every one of them. Yeah. So, again, I'm still a little confused as to why you thought it would be the thing to do. Why you're trying to insinuate that somehow I've now become an IRA sympathizer when I could never, ever, 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 ever and ever and ever and ever do that. Never. Unlike you, who can be like swayed from side to side. I've always held the same views on this subject, and you never get me to change them. Now, if you lot want to get all upset because Tommy Robinson knows this individual, I suggest you get your boots on, right? Because you're big men, get your boots on and go walking down, and, I don't know, catch the bus, go to wherever Mr. Robinson is and ask him what he's doing being friends with this fucking individual. Because I don't care. This sort of fucking propaganda is old hat. This sort of silliness just doesn't get at me. But what does get at me is when you attach my fucking name to a video about the IRA and Celtic. And I think you all of you know that. Well, how can we get out of it? Let's think now. How can we get out? What will upset her the most? Oh, yes. If we try and link her some way to the IRA. Yeah. I mean, I was going to vote reform. Then I saw that video of Nigel Farage with his up the you know what, right? Because I'm not going to say those words. No, I won't be voting reform now. I can't forgive him. I don't care what it was for, right? He knew what those words meant. And as I said, you've seen poppies with pretend blood. Have you seen a poppy with real blood from a soldier? Have you seen that? Have you stood at your door as a 13-year-old child and a captain come to the door and knock on the door and tell you about your, well, not tell me, but tell my mum about the loss of my brother? Have you had that? And then a week later, you get another knock at the door to tell you that your other brother's been blown up in Armagh by the very people you've attached my fucking name to on this video. Yeah. And then 4 months after that, the one that was blown up in Armagh is still in fucking hospital. They can't move him. They're scared to move him because of the damage that was done with that fucking EDI. Yeah. Have you ever walked into somewhere in England with a parcel for your son because they're at war? And someone's gone, not in my name. And all you're doing is stood in the fucking post office queue with a parcel for your son because he's at war in the fucking desert, and you get some fucking freak behind you. Not in my name. Have you ever done that? Have you ever sat and watched Sky News over and over for hours and hours, waiting to see, waiting. Then you see a certain battalion has had a fatality. And you sit there and your heart is in your mouth, right? And you're waiting again for the name. And you know you got a fucking long wait. And every car that passes by, you think, are they coming here? Are they coming here? are they coming here? And then what happens? All of a sudden, it pops up. The relatives have been informed, and they give out the name. And the relief that runs through your body at that point is unexplainable. It's just unexplainable. But there's something that also comes with that relief. It's guilt. Guilt. Because you know that some other mother, some other mother is receiving the news that you feel so relieved about. And then you pack up and you go to bed. And you lie in bed thinking about that some other mother. You go to sleep, you wake up, the next day it fucking starts all over again. Have you ever had a map in your kitchen? And in your kitchen, you're plotting all the time with the plotters, right? If you can imagine it, where each member of your family is as the war continues. Each area in Iraq, where are they? Where are they? And then you find out exactly where they are. So you plot, different members, different places. Here we go, right? Then you hear 6 bodies have been killed. Once again, you stop. The world stops. You sit and you stare at the TV and wait in silence, just waiting. Then their little brothers come in from school. And they don't even have to ask. And they sit next to me. And we're all waiting. Waiting. Then one of them will spot it before I do. Look, Mum. The relatives have been informed. They've let the names out and the photographs. And the brothers are relieved. And off they go. Me? I'm relieved. Yeah, I'm really relieved. But then that little bit of guilt comes in. And the crying starts. Next day, all starts again. Now, I mention this war because it's the modern war, but it was exactly the same for Northern Ireland, if not fucking worse. So Simon, I hope you're proud of yourself. Well done. Yeah, well done. You fucking freak. I never forgive you. Never. Will never forgive you for putting my name on such a fucking disgusting video with that. I just can't. I can't. Don't ever come to my panel. Don't even try. Don't even try to, I don't know, not that you would, because you're a stubborn pig. But, you know, because I have no hatred for you, right? It's pity for you, because you're clueless, absolutely clueless as to what that means. You and your Chrissy Morris, all of you, right? When each and every fucking one of you would run like fuck and was scared in a corner because you thought somebody that wasn't there was outside surveillancing your fucking home when they weren't. So I hope you never have to feel that. You know, I hope you never ever have to feel that day in and day out, day in and day out. because I did. And I'm not looking for sympathy here. I'm just letting you freaks know, right, what I think of you for putting my name on that video. See, I keep saying putting my name on that video because I don't care that you're trying to imply that Tommy Robinson is a terrorist sympathizer. I don't fucking give a shit, right? All I care about is my name is on that video. That's it. Because you're so thick and full of hate, you never understand that kind of feeling. Never in a million years. And for all yous people that think, oh, what's she whinging about? Well, you know, as the old saying goes, when you've walked in my shoes, when you've experienced what I've experienced, then fucking come and say what she fucking on about. There are too many of you. Oh, gob, 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 gob. Like the Trillers and the fucking, what do you call them, the Zaras, full of their insults. I mean, I was actually asked last night, what was the autopsy of your husband? What did it say? What did he die of? Yes, how sick some people are around here. It's nothing new. Then I caught Ghost Speaker's Corner over on Bleeding Hearts channel. For some reason, in the chat, he was writing, are you ready, right? He was writing, Wendy's husband, late husband, is maggot food because she spoke about my prophet. Now, if that's going to cut, if because I spoke about his so-called prophet makes him write such disgusting things, can you imagine what a real fucking jihadi would do? Remember, he's Ghost Speaker's Corner, and for talking about his prophet, right? There he was, and he must have wrote it at least 6 times before I let him knew I was actually there and watching him. And you know what he said when he realized I was watching him? Well, all you've got to do is apologize. Fuck yourself, Ghost Speaker's Corner. That'll be the day, because that ain't gonna happen. You're the fucking enemy. Enemy. And I can count a few more people in there now. Yeah. All the fucking enemy. And all the ones that are the enemy now, I never thought were. But you see, again, you know, I can't help it. If you're going to pass on information to the enemy, don't expect me to not react. So this little video you've done, well done. Yeah, must have took all of 2 minutes, if that. Because stuff that was already out there. And if you were shocked and horrified that people actually get that tattooed on their arm, well, I don't know why. I mean, I don't understand why. If you were shocked and horrified about what the Celtic supporters wrote because of Remembrance Day, I don't know why. And if you're shocked and horrified that, you know, you fanboys of Tommy Robinson, Simon, Athena, Mandy, you all love him so much you can't shut up about him. If you're shocked and horrified that he would be a friend with a terrorist supporter, I don't know why. I don't know why. But like I said, put your boots on, go and find him, and go and fucking ask him. Don't be making videos, right, aimed at me on a subject you know, you damn well know, right, is very... But I don't mind talking about this subject. In fact, I could talk on that subject for hours and hours and hours and hours. The only reason I don't talk on that subject for hours and hours and hours is because I know no one would listen, because it's not cool anymore. It's not interesting anymore. What happened in Northern Ireland and in this country? You know, I mean, some people don't even know about it. Some people don't even realize it. I saw people being interviewed the other day who didn't even know what June the 6th was, because nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares about nothing. Nobody stands on their principles. As I said, it's all a personality contest. Well, fuck you and fuck your personalities, yeah? Like, fuck off. And when you finish fucking off, fuck off again, come back, and then you fuck off again, and then you fuck off, and then fuck off again, right? Because what you've done here, I'll never forgive you for. I mean, me and Jupiter got low down and dirty, right? Yeah, we did. We got low down and dirty with each other, which will never happen again, by the way. Never. Not on my part. No. I've learned too much about life lately. No, never happened. Right? But you've gone worse than either. I mean, Jupiter won't understand this. I know she won't. But you've gone worse than either I did with Jupiter or Jupiter did with me. Do you know that? Huh? Cunts. But be happy in your ship. Be happy. It's where you belong. And I'll never forgive you. And if I see you around, Simon, on these YouTube streets, I'll ignore you. And I'd prefer if you would do that to me too. Ignore me. I never want to speak to you ever again. And Morris, should you choose to ever try and confront me over anything, right, I will get every bit of fucking evidence on you and do a whole video about it, a whole stream. And if it takes up 24 hours of my day, I don't mind. And I'll put it on a fucking loop and you can sit and watch it. Apart from that, I've got nothing else to say other than I am disgusted. You disgust me, you disgusting pig.